Good evening and welcome to the Copper Bullet, your news source for everything in Copperfield and local area. I'm your host Matt. Thank you very much for joining me tonight. It is Monday, February 10th, and it's actually the first episode ever of the Copper Bullet. So a big, warm thank you to everyone for tuning in. Our top story of the week deals with a very serious matter. It involves the growing risk of the local coyote population and their invasion into our city streets. This story is brought to you in part by the local coyote patrol unit in Copperfield. Thanks to you guys for supplying us with some of this material. On February 5th, Sarah wrote in saying, "Coyote heads up. Just saw one quite close to the subdivisions over by Copperstone Close and Copperfield Boulevard. I'm over in CFP 3 and was out back with my dogs and could hear two dogs barking like crazy in a backyard over there. Then saw one coyote creeping his way over and was getting pretty close." Julie commented, "I saw this earlier," meaning your post, "and got frightened because the school had the kids out walking around the pond. Didn't hear any screams, so I guess they were okay." To which Sarah replied, "Julie, that's my main concern, when it's during the day and it's decent weather out, is there is kids playing outside. I know lots of these are posted, but would rather see lots and keep everyone's kids and dogs safe." Julie responded, "Sarah, I'm right behind my home is thick brush on the pond. I've watched on 2 occasions a lone coyote go in there. I absolutely freak out." In a related post earlier in the week, a great photo was submitted by a New Brighton member, Chris, showing a coyote standing in the snow with the caption, "Red Alert." This photo was not taken in New Brighton. It appears that the coyotes have ventured into other areas of the city. Stay calm, folks. We will work this out. Jason, also in New Brighton, upon seeing such a terrifying and shocking photo, went on to say, "Sending all those affected hopes and prayers. Is there a specific flag or banner to put over my profile picture to let others know that I quote-unquote Facebook care?" In response, Pamela simply added, "They sure are pretty." Another chilling incident occurred late last month, this time concerning some of the local produce. Rebecca woke up to a ghastly sight on the morning of January 28th when she went out to her car. She was gracious enough to provide us with a photo of the scene. Warning, this content may not be suitable for younger viewers. Viewer discretion is advised. As you can see, there appears to be what looks like a English cucumber stuck in between the rear fender and bumper of her vehicle. At this time, it's unclear how the cucumber got there, and Rebecca denies any knowledge of how it got there and does not recall backing into it. Her statement on the matter was this: "LOL, confused on why someone would waste a perfectly good cucumber and shove it in my car. Thanks." Kylin commented, "They didn't like Mom's packed snacks." Darian also chimed in, saying, "What the hell?" After interviewing a few of the locals around the scene, a local woman, Annette, believed the vandalism to be a more sinister nature, stating, "I bet it was a cat. They hate those things." We are unclear at this time if she was insinuating that cats hate cucumbers or car bumpers. But based on the laws of physics and inertia, we suspect it's in reference to the car bumpers. Other onlookers were mostly in shock and awe of the incident, including Nikki, who commented, "Is it a cucumber or zucchini? Either way, very weird." Ryan said, "This made my day, actually." To which Mike replied, "Ryan, me too. LMFAO." Not much more is clear at this time, but as this story unfolds in the coming days, we will keep you up to date on the great mystery that is the waste of a perfectly good cucumber that was shoved into Rebecca's car. I am sure if it had been shoved elsewhere, it may not have been such a waste. Taking a look at the arts, local mother Carrie was looking for advice last weekend when she posted this. "Happy Saturday, everyone. Looking for recommendations for an art class for my 6-year-old. We'd like for her to be able to enhance her abilities. Thank you." Personally, I don't think it's that bad for a 6-year-old, but perhaps Carrie just didn't want it on her fridge. I'm not too sure. In terms of local weather, we've seen a bit warmer trend the past couple of weeks, but with that warmer weather came some treacherous ice on our walkways. Catherine reports, "PSA, Stony Path is terribly icy. Do not recommend walking. Dog walkers, where do you walk when it's this icy?" Cindy came in to help, stating, "I use microspikes for shoes. Keeps me upright so I can go anywhere." Catherine then replied, Cindy, thank you. Are they at Walmart? Canadian Tire? Cindy said, Catherine, Mark's Work Warehouse or Mech. This spurred April into help as well, stating, I seriously do not know how I ever walked without them. They are amazing. I got mine at Mech. In response, Catherine said, I'm excited to get some. Fell a couple of times today. Not fun. It doesn't look like things are much better up in New Brighton, with locals reporting such things as Katie. On February 5th, she said so.many.icy.sidewalks.in.New Upside down smiley, upside down smiley, upside down smiley. I fell twice today. The following day, on February 6th, Donna added that the whole area was a minefield of ice, including the walkways around the pond. I thought I paid good money to keep clear. People think a Chinook will be a cure-all. Well, Donna, I wish people would quit thinking that Chinooks will be a cure-all as well. They still haven't cured my farsightedness or IBS yet, so I thank you for starting this anti-Chinook initiative for us. I appreciate it. Also on February 6th in New Brighton, Nicole issued a safety announcement. She said, PSA, now that the weather is warming up during the day, please can everyone that has sidewalks attached to their property shovel and put salt, kitty litter, or something on the ice in the morning after it freezes overnight. My mom slipped on ice, fell, and busted her lip this morning walking around the common. She's now waiting in emergency at South Health Campus to get stitches. When asked for more details on the stitches later, Nicole denied any knowledge of her mother being a snitch. We like to end the show off with a little segment called the Copper Heart of the Week. This segment is meant to highlight some of the good deeds done in the area. This week we had a tough decision to make between two local viewers, Nadia and Jennifer. A couple of local gals spreading the goodness in the neighborhood. First off, Nadia writes, Hi, is there a lost and found for the community? I keep inheriting coats and hoodies, etc. that are left in parks, and I'd like to find their owners. She's up against Jennifer, who wrote, I purchased 2 tickets to the movie 1917 on Monday, February 10th at 7:20 p.m. for the adult theater in Seaton. We can no longer go, and I can't get a refund. Would anyone like them for free? As you can tell, both sound like fantastic viewers doing their part to make the community great. We cannot make the decision ourselves and are asking for your help in deciding who is the winner of the Copper Heart. You can simply submit your vote via email to copperbulletnews@gmail.com and simply filling in the email subject as the name of the viewer you'd like to see win. The winning lady will be presented with the award on the next show. That's it for the news tonight. Thanks for watching. I hope you join us next week for another exciting edition of the Copper Bullet. Until then, I'm Matt. Good night and good luck. I'll see you in the field.